Last call could be getting earlier here in Metro Louisville. A Metro Councilwoman is looking at a proposal to cut off alcohol sales at the bars by 2 a.m. This is in response to rising violence along Bardstown Road. WHAS 11's Grace McKenna tells us how long this could last and the compromise that one local bar is hoping for.
Late night bars are just coming back from the pandemic. One telling me today that this new ordinance goes just a little too far.
A watchful eye.
We have 32 video cameras, 5 panic alarms.
Keeps customers safe at Play Dance Bar.
An ID scanner at the front door.
The club, tucked away in Butchertown, hasn't seen the rising violence of the Highlands, but Micah McGowan could still lose out under a proposal to curb alcohol sales.
Closing bars at 2 a.m. will do irreparable harm to businesses that are just getting back on their feet.
The rule would end those sales at 2 a.m. instead of 4 for more than 170 businesses, mostly downtown and in the Highlands. Community petitions for and against are already circling, with Councilwoman Chambers Armstrong saying this is a trial run lasting until December with an option to extend 6 months.
We can use this as a measure to help address the rise in gun violence that we're seeing. Then we can have a conversation as a community about, if we want to return to the full hour.
Chambers Armstrong introduced the proposal Monday and says it's not all bars and not all patrons, but instead what she calls bad actors.
Bad actor bars, quite frankly, are inviting in entertainment that they know is going to bring a sort of group violence affiliated crowd.
Facing their own shortages, LMPD has been forced to redirect officers to the Highlands on the weekends. Chief Shields saying the rule could lift some of the burden from the force.
The added 2 hours may not sound like much, but it is when you have multiple incidents arise.
McGowan isn't completely opposed to the ordinance. He's changed his own last call to 3.
Typically after 3 a.m., nothing seems good to happen.
His solution, compromise, letting him keep the 2 to 3 a.m. hour that's getting him back on his feet.
At the peak, we could be losing about $10,000. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Council plans to vote on the ordinance next week, and it could take effect as early as September. In Louisville, for WHAS 11 News, I'm Grace McKenna.